Teaching can be really difficult. We've seen this happen across the nation, but some instructors in our classrooms are facing assaults and attacks more frequently. We showed you a disturbing video in Florida from a teenager assaulting a teacher's aide. The teen, who is a student with special needs, has been charged with a felony. He's being tried as an adult. His attorney says his client is not mentally competent to stand trial. Then in Virginia, a first grader brought a gun to his elementary school, wounding his teacher. The child's family says their son suffers from an acute disability and was under a care plan at the school. The school facing lawsuits from parents, students, and that injured teacher. Let's bring in Mailman, senior fellow at the Independent Women's Forum Law Center. May, I know you've been a teacher. What is changing culturally that's making it more and more dangerous to be a teacher today?
Yeah, so there have always been teachers attacked in schools, but we've seen post-pandemic that those rates have more than doubled since 2015. And people say that maybe the lockdowns have made it hard for people to remember how to act in public. But I think what's really going on is that you're not stemming the problem where it starts. So very rarely does it just turn out that a student attacks a teacher on day one of the school year. Usually there are behavior problems that persist for a while, but schools have stopped using punishment techniques like expelling students, like suspending students, and instead are using rehabilitation rooms, things like that. And I think that just like the defund the police movement has for a lot of cities really increased crime, there are some times where violent students need to be removed from the school, not just for the safety of the teacher, but for the safety of the other students, and for the learning environment that those other students are entitled to.
You know, both of the stories that we referenced right before I introduced you were students with special needs. I have friends who have children who are as large as adults in their teenage years. And it's not to be taken lightly. It's something that we obviously want to exercise compassion with. But there can be a danger when a child does not know how to respect others just because of their own developmental state, but also they don't know how strong they are. So what is the advice that you would give teachers today in teaching children with different abilities?
Well, I think for one, there's been an overdiagnosis of special needs where really children have severe behavioral problems, kind of, they don't really know how to act. And instead of actually treating that student, I need this kid to be out of my classroom because I can't teach, I can't have a classroom. And so I'm going to just label them special needs, and then they're going to go to a separate classroom and they're going to do nothing all day. And that serves no one, but it actually serves the school district because they get paid more money for every student that they label special needs. And then you have the Biden administration coming in saying, we're going to take a very close look at your punishment of students with disabilities. So I think now schools are even scared to help kids learn cause and effect, learn if you do something, there will be an effect because they're going to potentially get money taken away. So I think, there are special schools for students with special needs, but it's a problem that's very broad in our society that we really don't know what to do for people that have mental health issues. The criminal justice system is not sufficient, and we've closed down a lot of facilities that would have been appropriate to treat students who are a danger to themselves and to others.
Yeah, it's not going away. Mental health is going to just be an increasing problem, and it's time for us to really sit down as a community and decide what can be done to better serve children and better serve these teachers. Thank you so much, May, for being here.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.